Okay, having checked the manual and reassembled the tensioner on this machine, I've threaded the bobbin, and the winding tire that I put on here is a standard, or is a generic winding tire, but it's too fat, so I can't actually adjust the stitch all the way up to maximum length without pushing it onto the drive wheel. So, gonna have to file that tire down a bit, but let's see if we can get... the other thing is I put a 15x1. This machine takes 20x1 standard needles. 15x1 is just shorter, so I set set the needle in a little bit low for a standard needle, and we'll try it out, and then once it's working I will do the same thing I did with the Graybar Rotary and cut a tiny stopper to glue into the needle bar to keep the needle from going in too far. Okay. Alright, I guess I need to scuff the... I need to check my hand wheel for oil and scuff my new drive tire. And I just made a wild guess on tension, but having followed the tension instructions in the manual, it's making a decent stitch. So, the old drive tire was rotten, so this is a standard white drive tire. It was a little off kilter because this shaft is a teeny bit smaller than the 1/4-inch shaft that these drive tires are made for, but I fixed that by simply putting a couple layers of electrical tape, like just the tiniest bit to shim, and that should do very well with this. And I'm gonna take a minute to grab my file, and I will just use my file to break the shiny surface on this new tire, and I'm gonna get a get my Dremel, or I'm gonna fish around and see if I have a smaller drive tire, a skinnier drive tire for this, so that I can, so that this doesn't keep the stitch length from going all the way up. Because like I said, when you put the length all the way to the top, oh, there is a tiny gap in there. Okay. It's barely got enough room. So this is kind of a poor design on this bobbin winder, but otherwise this machine seems to be in good shape and is functioning now. So